Hey, WhedonFreak976 here with a video response to Frank's excellent video. The man knows what he's talking about, folks. Mr. Franks and his anti-libertarian video rant. And if one thing Franks knows, folks, is how to smack it to the libertarians. And man, he just let them have it. I'll put the link to the video below, just like I will do Yarigi, a man who does know what he talks about when he's talking about economics and stuff. Man, it's genius, him. And you know what, I just gotta get this off my chest. Ohio 1998, if you're watching this, you need to come back. Don't let the libertarians who ran you off get the best of you, the libertards. Like I said, there's a big distinction between libertarian and libertard. I know only a few libertarians. They are like, well, I think you're wrong, and then they will present their argument and stuff. And when you say, oh, well, I think you're wrong, and here's my argument. Between flooding the pages when a video comes up, thumbs down, bombing the comments, spamming the hell out of a video, spamming the hell out of a channel, just absolute craziness. I mean, you know, there's a big difference. If you want to bring your argument, by all means, bring it. But when you sit there and go, you're an idiot, you don't know what you're talking about, you're rewriting history, yeah, that's ironic from the source, don't you think? And I mean, I just got to say something. I want you people to watch the video that Franks did, but I also want you to read the comments, especially from Liberal Moron Award. Trying to argue with Rudstead 1 and Franks and me, but especially Rudstead, who is just like a teacher. He's just like this genius. Go to his page too, sub him, friend him. You'll be dumbfounded how much he knows. You're just sitting there going like, well, how can this guy argue? And he didn't really argue. It was just, you're rewriting history, nice spam, nice copy and paste. I mean, the few times he actually did try to argue with him, what do you do? Copy and paste things, got things from a magazine, and which is okay, but he left out a lot. I mean, a lot of info. And you know, Franks, me, and Albert all pointed this stuff out to him in different ways, and you know, again, he got so mad, I think he left. But the thing is that it happens a lot. It's not just an isolated incident. When I did my anti-libertarian videos, and believe me, I've got some, it was chaos. I mean, you know, I had to watch my video pretty much constantly to make sure that spam attacks were not happening. I'm pretty sure this one's going to fall under the same one, because it's going to be, you know, people are going to get mad. And was another one of their arguments, folks, that I just love, and that's, I don't want government force. Taxation is force and stuff. That's not an argument. Every law, every policy that is put into place is enforced, including what you guys would want, the free market. I know you guys are like, oh my god, no, he didn't just say that. Yes, I did. The only way you're going to get your utopian fantasy free market that you want is to break up monopolies that the corporations have. And you're like, yes, thank the government. No, it's deregulation. Remember before, Roosevelt had it to where you couldn't get too big and couldn't own too many companies. Well, as soon as Ronnie Reagan took those regulations out, corporations got bigger, less mom-and-pop stores, less independent movie chains. Well, there's some independent movie chains, but they can't break into the mainstream as easy as they used to. Everything has to be a corporate chain nowadays. If you're not going to last. Unless you really know how to pinch your money. And it's all because of, yes, government passing laws, deregulating things, though, to make it to where the corporations were so privatized that they could pretty much do what they wanted. See, this is the fear that a lot of people have over the free market. Because do you guys honestly think, I mean seriously, think about it, all the power, wealth, and greed that these greedy SOBs have accumulated, and you honestly think that they're just going to step aside when you say, no, the free market says so? What a joke. Who would protect the workers? Who would make sure that the workers were protected, their rights were protected, their hours were protected. I mean, I could keep going. That the children were protected. There are countries that still have child labor. Why? No unions, no government regulation. I know you guys. Some of you actually really believe in this. You really, from the heart, believe in it, and you think it would make things better. But I'm here to tell you that this fantasy of a free market is a crock of crap. And how would you get the corporations, though, to break up? You would have to force it. Do you honestly think they're going to voluntarily go, oh, well, the free market's here, we can't be big corporations anymore, we can't own monopolies and everything, we're going to have to share the wealth? I mean, other excuses I hear from them is, they said the rich have to share. Well, gee, I mean, because there are those who are less fortunate, and actually it makes more sense the better, redistribution of wealth does, because the better people do, the more things people can buy, a better GDP, a better economy. Do you get it? When the money keeps going back in, like in North Dakota's bank, instead of a money-for-profit bank, North Dakota has a state-owned investment bank, and North Dakota is in a surplus. Okay? That's a socialist ideal. I know you guys hate to hear that, but, people kept arguing me, dude, it's a flat tax rate. No. It was an investment bank that took money. Listen to this. Instead of banks piling the money in and keeping what they wanted, it was a bank where the government made the banks put the money back into the economy. Lower unemployment rate, more jobs, surplus. No deficit. Easy economic math. Yeah, I'm sorry to break it to the Austrians, but math and science do have something to do with the economics, okay? I mean, I don't even mind. Go to my channel, folks. Read the comments. Read some of this stuff that they put on my page. I'm not talking about the good people who may disagree with me, or just my good friends who come there to say, howdy, what's up, partner? I'm talking about the ones who get pretty nasty. I mean, it would say things like, I was the one who killed Kaylee Anthony. What the heck does that... I mean, that is one of the most disgusting, awful things I've ever... It's on the second or third of my page. It's disgusting. I mean, Silverwire. Silverwire is a genius, but they go to his page and they wham, bam, bam, they bomb blast his thumbs down his videos. And all he says, when they keep saying the same crap, it's force, it's government, blah, 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 you don't know what you're talking about, and what does he say? Substance, please. They don't give him none. So, it makes me wonder. I'm going to get to the conclusion of this video. This was just a big old rant, folks. Do you guys really believe what you believe? Or is it something that, is just easy to understand? Simple philosophy. Don't have to think too much. Because it's like phony Christians holding up the Bible going, I'm a Christian, don't doubt me, because even though I'm a hateful bigot and stuff, I'm a Christian. And then they start questioning what they believe. Instead of people who I've met who are just absolutely wonderful people. And they really believe in their Bible and everything. They really believe in God and everything. And, you may have differences with them, but they're not phonies. To me, secular humanist is one of the few, and maybe a couple others, he's kind of an anarchist anyway. Libertarians, though, I can kind of name, because number one, he argues his point, and he argues very well. Number two, he really does know what he's talking about. If he's disagreeing with someone, he won't just come onto their page and go, oh, you're an idiot. That's not his argument. Or at least I haven't seen him do it. I haven't. So, please do me a favor, guys. The reason people think you're out of your mind is because of the way you act. I know this will probably fall on deaf ears, and I'll be ready. I will be ready for the comments. I know that. So, just go ahead, guys, because I know it's going to be, you're stupid, you don't know what you're talking about, government force, you're a government state, you want everybody to be slaves to the government. I mean, that's exactly what it's going to be. You know what the sad part is, folks? That's the truth.